We are in the swing of summer, and on days like this, a refreshing drink hits the spot nearly as well as the perfect meal. Today, I'm featuring 5 simple, refreshing cocktails that don't require a blender or bitters. These drinks also all use a different spirit, so you should be able to find something you can make with what you have on hand. Let's go. First, we'll start off with a very simple whiskey drink, the Ginger Highball. This is just bourbon of your choice, going into a tall highball glass filled with ice, though I suppose rye would work here as well, with ginger ale filled to the top and a lemon wedge for garnish. That's it, no frills. This is probably the most alcohol-forward taste, but it's very tolerable with the addition of the ginger ale. Of course, if you don't like whiskey, this will not be your cup of tea. Next, we'll do a tequila drink. This cocktail is somewhat of a southern sensation called ranch water. Before we get into mixing, we'll want to squeeze some lime juice. If you're thinking about using the lime juice from a bottle, I strongly suggest watching our lemon juice test before doing that. I'm getting fancy here with my KitchenAid attachment, but any of these will work just fine. Once you're done with that, you can pour your tequila and lime juice into a tall glass with some ice, then pop a bottle of Topo Chico, panic as it overflows onto your counter, then fill the glass to the top and stir. This has a very fresh taste. The lime works so well with the tequila, and the dryness of the Topo Chico is a perfect addition. Our third drink will feature a British liqueur, Pimms. Pimms already has a lower alcohol content than other spirits we're using today, and when you add it to a glass filled with some sparkling lemonade, you have a delicious drink that is perfect for pacing yourself while day drinking. For whatever reason, it's traditional to get nuts with the garnish on a Pimms Cup, so I took some sliced cucumber and interlaced it between a bunch of fruit and put it on a big skewer. Absurd garnish aside, I really like this drink. Pimms has a taste reminiscent of black tea, so when mixed with sparkling lemonade, this is like a British version of an Arnold Palmer. Next, to our most complicated, but arguably most refreshing beverage, the strawberry mojito. This recipe does require simple syrup, which you can get at a grocery store if you want to pay $6 for something you can make in 4 minutes with about 35 cents worth of ingredients at home. Simply add equal parts sugar and water by volume to a small pan over medium heat, stir and simmer until the sugar is dissolved, and there you have your own homemade simple syrup, which will keep in the fridge for at least a couple of weeks. Before we mix our mojito, we'll need to muddle our fresh ingredients. Muddling is simply the act of lightly crushing to release flavor into your drink. If you don't have a muddler at home, there are a few things you could use, my favorites being a bottle of hot sauce or a French rolling pin, but anything skinnier than the interior of your glass with a flat bottom should work. First, add the mint leaves to your glass, press down lightly with your muddler, and give it a quarter turn. Do this 4 times before adding your berries and muddling them a few times as well. Now we can get to our liquid ingredients. Into a shaker filled with ice, we'll add the rum, some lime juice, and simple syrup. Shake this really well until the shaker is fully coated in condensation and your hands are cold before stopping. Then pour that into your glass, top with some club soda, and you are good to go. The flavor of the mint, lifted up with the sweetness of the berries and the simple syrup, brings on the same feeling you get during a relaxing summer vacation. Finally, we'll end with a twist on a classic Greyhound cocktail, the Greyhound Fizz. We'll start by adding some vodka to a tall glass filled with ice, then add some freshly squeezed grapefruit juice and top with club soda. Garnish with a lemon and a lime wheel, and enjoy. This relatively simple drink packs a lot of flavor for the effort. I like the slightly bitter taste of the grapefruit, but if you want to take the edge off, you can always add some simple syrup. That's it for today. If you watch this video and you decide you want to do something a little bit more ambitious, I strongly recommend you check out my frozen lemonade cocktail video. Thanks so much for watching. Please enjoy responsibly. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.